Low choline levels linked to anxiety. What brain chemistry reveals anxiety disorders affect nearly 1/3 of adults in the United States? Yet for many, standard treatments, like therapy and medication, do not lead to full recovery. A new study from UC Davis Health offers a potential biological explanation for this gap. People with anxiety disorders may have consistently lower levels of choline, an essential nutrient critical for brain function. Published in Molecular Psychiatry, the research identifies a specific chemical signature in the brains of those suffering from anxiety. While this does not prove that low choline causes anxiety, it highlights a metabolic imbalance that could open new avenues for nutritional support and treatment. The core finding? An 8% deficit. The study was a meta-analysis, combining data from 25 datasets across 24 previous studies. Researchers used proton magnetic resonance spectroscopy, 1H-MISS, a specialized MRI technique that measures brain chemistry rather than just structure. The analysis included 370 individuals with anxiety disorders, including generalized anxiety, panic disorder, and social anxiety, and 342 healthy controls. The results revealed a clear pattern. People with anxiety disorders showed an average 8% reduction in choline-containing compounds in their brains. This deficit was most prominent in the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for emotional regulation, decision-making, and behavioral control. This is the first meta-analysis to show a chemical pattern in the brain in anxiety disorders, said Jason Smukney, co-author and assistant professor in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences at UC Davis. Why choline matters. Choline is not just another vitamin, it is a building block for the brain. It plays 3 critical roles. Cell membrane integrity. It helps construct the protective layers of brain cells. Neurotransmitter production. It is a precursor to acetylcholine, a messenger chemical vital for memory, attention, and mood. Stress response regulation. It supports the brain's ability to manage stress signals. The body can produce small amounts of choline, but most must come from diet. Rich sources include eggs, salmon, meat, poultry, soybeans, and cruciferous vegetables. However, previous research indicates that most Americans do not meet the recommended daily intake of choline. The vicious cycle of anxiety and nutrition. The study suggests a potential feedback loop between anxiety and brain chemistry. Anxiety disorders keep the brain in a prolonged state of alert, activating the fight-or-flight response mediated by norepinephrine. High demand. Chronic stress increases the brain's demand for choline-related compounds to maintain cell membranes and regulate stress signals. Supply shortage. If dietary intake is already low, the brain may struggle to keep up with this heightened demand. Result: a chemical imbalance in the prefrontal cortex, potentially worsening the ability to regulate emotions and control anxiety responses. Richard Maddock, senior author of the study, explained, "An 8% lower amount doesn't sound like that much, but in the brain, it's significant." Important caveats. Correlation is not causation. While the findings are promising, researchers emphasize that this study does not prove that taking choline supplements will cure anxiety. No causal link proven. The study shows an association, not a cause-and-effect relationship. Low choline could be a result of anxiety, a contributing factor, or both. Supplementation risks. Dr. Maddock warned against self-medicating with high-dose choline supplements. Excessive intake can have side effects, and anxiety disorders require professional medical evaluation. Need for further research. Clinical trials are needed to determine if targeted nutritional interventions can effectively treat anxiety. Practical takeaways. Despite the need for more research, the study offers actionable insights for those managing anxiety. Assess your diet. Ensure you are meeting the recommended daily amount of choline through food sources like eggs and fatty fish. Focus on whole foods. Omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon may be particularly effective at delivering choline to the brain. Consult a professional. Do not replace prescribed treatments with supplements. Discuss nutritional strategies with a healthcare provider who can tailor advice to your specific health needs. Conclusion: this research provides a tangible biological marker for anxiety disorders, linking mental health to nutritional status. While choline supplementation is not yet a proven treatment, ensuring adequate intake through a balanced diet may support brain health and complement traditional therapies. As scientists continue to explore the connection between nutrition and mental health, addressing basic dietary needs could become a key component of comprehensive anxiety care.